guess there wasn't really anything cool there. All the cool stuff was closed off, so it's just a bunch of statues of naked people.
There was a really cool rally. I'll tell you that. Saturday, the Japanese.
It wasn't a rally, Eric. It was a what do you call it?
It was a challenge. One of the strike.
Yeah.
So hold on, put the camera at me. Ladies, I just want you to know I'm single. I'm a good man. Bro immediately said no. Alright, so it was closed off. Saturday the Japanese one was closed, but oh well. I mean, yeah, so the Japanese one was closed.
Which was the only cool one because it's about cars.
Really?
Yes, that's what Mitsubishi is.
What about Mitsubishi?
It's a car company.
Oh man. You could have gotten in a car. I wonder if we could have turned one on.
One of the very first buildings was that black with the little black top. That was the right on the left there. That's the NatWest Tower. Up until about 20-30 years ago, that was the tallest building in the city of London. Then you're going on that really tall. The second tallest building after the Shard is number 22, Bishopsgate. That's there. That's that big building there. And then you see the cheese grater, because we give all our buildings certain names. You recognise a cheese grater? Well, that was opened by Prince Harry and Prince William about 15 years ago. And when they built that, they built it a lot. They built it, 80% of it was built off site, and they brought a little each floor in each night and built it in. A lot of those buildings only have a life of about 20 or 30 years, and so they can easily dismantle them, the use. Now, the other one is the Scalpel. Anybody recognise the Scalpel? The one next to the cheese grater. And then you've got the walkie-talkie. Yeah, the walkie-talkie. And you can visit. They've got a visitors platform out there. You can visit if you have the book. And but the quite funny story from that is that a guy had parked his car underneath that building, and in the summer a few years ago. And when he came back, he found out that his whole dashboard had been burnt through because the sunlight had reflected from the windows, from the mirrors, glass, into his car, and it completely burnt all his dashboard out, even though he was parked underneath there. So they had to totally re-glass it all to stop that from happening again. Because when you stood under it, and also you might notice it when we walk through the city, the wind, it forces the wind through the corridors. You find them very windy, and also in the summer you get a lot of the glass is reflecting. And of course we have the beer belly next to us.
Oh yeah.
And another thing about these, that's a mixture of residential, hotel and offices. And what's happened a lot of this, whenever they build new flats now, they've got to build a social flats along with it, social housing, not private ones for sale. They've also got to do social ones for rent. And that often leads to a poor door and a rich door. And that's a big controversy about when they built these places. They had a place where the rich people could go through and a place where the poor people. And what they expected that they would share with the rich, but the rich didn't want to share with the poor. The poor don't. So that's what often happens now, is that they've got to have one common entrance for both the rich and the poor. Okay, let's go on further on.
There's a dreadnought ship over there. For all you Harry Potter fans, I'm quite literally in Diagon Alley right now. Or at least where they filmed it. This used to be the Licky Cauldron, so do with that what you will.
Pictures.
You want to take a picture?
Yes, because he won't do it.
Morning at 9 o'clock, you see them all going the other way.